Welcome to 10 Plays in 10 Minutes, the show where I talk you through 10 volleyball plays within 10 minutes. Hopefully you can learn something from this. Let's get right into it here. Alright, I got my plays picked out. I'm going to let them play through as normal, and then I'll talk about what was good and what was bad. So in this situation, you can see me back to serve, serving across the net, trickler over. Here I am, just standing a little bit too deep. I take a little bit of a false step here. As you can see, I cut to the right just a little bit, see him poking it short, and I'm already mid-air off the ground, not ready to move, like at all, to go get that ball. So I end up late to it. Let me get this drawing out real quick. Okay, another play here, falling on the ground, but make a good cut shot out of it. So in terms of the movement here, definitely just could have shuffled a bit more, but that's a pretty good looking lunge. I mean, come on, look at my flexibility there. Get that ball up. My only goal at this point is to find the best possible spot, because I know I'm not going to be hitting very hard at this point. So I really try to get into it with my full approach here. You can see the arm swinging back. I notice the peeler. I notice Anthony over here is standing pretty deep. So I just go for the cut shot just to keep him out of system. But it ultimately gets me the point out of it. He does get a touch on it though. Okay. Serve to me and just a complete shank. But why did I shank it? Well, if you notice, the ball is coming directly to me, and I decide to take a step backwards and let the ball come to me instead of attacking the ball. So in beach volleyball, a lot of times you can actually help yourself out by just going a little bit forward with the ball. Not only does it push the ball forward towards the net, but it also sets you up for your approach. So the fact that I'm backing up here, already not very confident pass. You can see my platform's really low here too. An ideal pass, I'm drawing something weird there, an ideal pass would be a little bit more above me, as if I'm putting my arms on a table here. And yeah, it results in me only hitting it with my wrist. So there we go. I'm getting a phone call, 1 second. I'm back. Sorry, the music cut there. It's live editing here. Not me shanking again. Okay, let's play this. End up scoring, I think, yeah. End up scoring off of that, but there's a lot of things I could have done better. First of all, a lot of just wonky steps here. There's a green pixel there. Look at that form. I could have been way lower, just been a little bit deeper to get a better platform out, because I am just stiff as a board right here. But it still passes forward enough. Samir kind of overran it a little bit. You can see his shoulders are facing backwards. It completely removes the option. Literally the option ball for him, so you're guaranteed going to set, so there's going to be a blocker on me. My issue here is that I think I call for this zone here, an up and down set or a 4 set, 4 being here, 5 being here, and I'm already kicking way far out to the right, which ultimately results in me having to kick right back in when I see this set. So it loses a lot of power, but not necessarily all of my power, just my power to the line here. So it's basically guaranteed that I'm going to either hit a shot line or swing angle. Decide to swing angle. Anthony just pops it up a little bit too far to Aaron's side of the court. This guy's also named Aaron, just so you know. He's able to get a touch off of it, off of that pass, but not a good one, just because it was a little bit too quick for him. Okay, serve to Samir, set, and good high hand swing. Okay, so what happened here? I think, if anything, Samir could probably have his legs spread out a little bit more. Got that? Just to get a more stable platform, or just like base for his platform. Ends up being a great pass still. My goal here, stay behind the ball so that I can set it anywhere in this direction. As soon as you set the ball a little too on top of your head, you're going to just do a straight up set. But since I kept the ball in front of me for the set, it looks like I kind of ran into it too. I can set that ball in a forward trajectory here. And Samir, great arm swing back from him. Able to put power on that ball. Aims for that high line shot. Anthony intercepts, but he's just not jumping high enough off of his hands. Difficult for Aaron to play defense around that. Serve to Anthony. Nice high pass, a little far to the right, I would say. And he swings. Samir gets the peel dig, and I give him that set to reward him. Okay, so I think the ultimate takeaway from this, great pass, is I'm just a little bit too back on my heel on this front foot here. Ideally in a bump set, at least from this distance or this position here, is that I'm on my toes a little bit more so that I kind of lean into this set. I step forward essentially. My goal should basically be to pick up this right foot on the ground here and push it forward, like take a step through it, so that the ball can go all the way out to Samir's right shoulder over here. I think the main excuse that I can have for this play is that Samir didn't call anything, so I didn't really know how to establish myself, but I definitely look established in this situation. And that results, you can see that foot still back there. I didn't move forward at all with the most middle set imaginable. Since Samir is right-handed, ambidextrous, but mostly right-handed, he's not going to get a good swing on that set. So he goes for the bump, and it just doesn't work out. All right, serve to me. That's pretty good form right there. A lot of spin on the ball, though. And I kick out, get blocked. Okay, Samir gets the option ball up for me, and you can see Aaron's even calling it out. He's like, look at that. He's optioning, obviously. Go for the deep corner. Usually the best spot to go in the option balls. Okay, so pass was good. I kicked out just a little bit too much, I think. I didn't get a full jump. Okay, Anthony also just like kind of a late kick out. Couldn't track the ball well enough to get a good shot off of it. And could have been a little bit higher for the option ball because I didn't get to do a full swing. But me realizing that, I just decided to do more of a stable, steady, flat shot to the deep corner because I already saw Anthony was running more towards the middle of the court, and it's hard to turn back to the other side. Samir with the jump serve. In general, I would say if you have to do this in beach volleyball, you just should not. I do not think overhand passing is necessary in serve receive. It's good in other places, but serve receive, usually that just means the ball is going out as long as you stand far enough from that back line. Really difficult to make that pass work, but sometimes it does work and people get validated by that. Don't get validated by it. Ooh, okay, I was going for a little bit too fancy of a set here. I passed it pretty far to the middle, but I call for a 5, basically an outside set over here. And you can see I'm already moving towards it. Samir hasn't even touched it yet. I don't think I called for a 50, which would be a lower version of a 5. Maybe I did, but ultimately I just trusted the set a little bit too much. And look at me, I'm jumping to the side here. This is a slide approach, which makes it do exactly what messes me up. I just don't reach high enough and it hits directly into the net. So ultimately, probably should have not done the shoot set there. Okay, Samir pass, do a side set and a good swing. A little bit too much pace for Aaron there. Okay, so what could have been done better? I think he's moving into the set or the pass a little bit more. If he just shuffled to the right, he could have been more stable on this pass, and it wouldn't have gone so far to the right. Me, I've already kicked into the middle. I don't agree with this. I think I should have done more of a forward peel so that I could step into the set like I was talking about before. But you can see immediately I pay for it by having to do a completely horizontal set here, but it does come out clean. I think it's important to learn how to do that so that if people do pass towards the net, you can work with it still and not have to do a weird sideways bump set. And it comes out great, I think. I make my partners do this all the time, so it's about time someone makes me do it too. Samir just loves the set. You can see that arm swing went far back and goes for the hard angle swing. Aaron just a tad late on his movement here and ultimately just gets a one-arm stab, but as he's lifting that arm up, it gives the ball a little bit too much energy, which flies out of bounds. And that, my friends, is 10 plays in 10 minutes. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you subscribe. Well, you don't have to, honestly. Just comment what you want to see more of, and I'll see you guys the next time. Later, 2, 1.